Hey guys, this is Orbit here. In this video, I'm going to be showing you a loadout. It's an Earth DPS loadout. It's the loadout. It's my loadout. It's the best all-round PvP loadout for Earth DPS that I've ever played with, and I've played with a lot of loadouts. This, guys, is great. This is a fantastic loadout. If you want into Earth DPS PvP, try this loadout out. I guarantee you will not be disappointed. It's good for all maps. Okay, it's just an all-round brilliant Earth DPS PvP loadout based around dazing. Okay, dazing your opponent, dazing your enemies. So I am calling it the Daze and Destroy loadout. A, because it sounds cool, and B, because you do daze them and you do destroy them. Interested? Good, let's continue then. Let's look at the loadout to start with. Okay, so first we've got Debris Field. Debris Field is a damage over time. Okay, I'm gonna go through quickly, and then we're gonna go into more detail. Debris Field. Then we've got Localized Tremor. If you want to use Pebble Blast, you can change this one for Pebble Blast. I switch between the two. Sometimes I'll use Localized Tremor, sometimes I'll use Pebble Blast. They both do the exact same thing, as in they'll do damage. Dazed enemies take additional damage. The difference between the two is Pebble Blast will be focusing single target, Localized Tremor will be focusing AoE. So if you're in 5v5, have Pebble Blast over Localized Tremor. Maybe 2v2, have Pebble Blast on, 4v4, you know, that kind of stuff. Have your Localized Tremor on. Okay? Unstoppable. Unstoppable is a great move for dazing. It will daze everybody around you. Everyone. Gives you immunity as well. If you're in, like, safe house, for example, and they've got the rock, you pop Unstoppable, it will knock the rock out of their hands, it will knock barrels out of people's hands, you know, it will launch them back, basically, okay, interrupting them, that kind of stuff. So Unstoppable is a powerful move, okay, powerful move. A lot of the heavy damage attacks will be coming off of Unstoppable. Speed Drain. Speed Drain, I love Speed Drain, okay, when I clip into Speed Drain off of an interrupt, it does insane damage. So I try and time my speed drains for that. Also, it's handy, you know, the group needs power. The group functions off of power. Everyone. Tanks will die without power. Heals will not be coming in without power. Power will not be coming out without the trolls having power themselves. No damage either with no power. Speed Drain, nice little boost for when times get low. It's also great for damage, believe it or not. It's good for damage. It does damage as well. If you're flight, okay, sorry, I'll come back. If you're obviously, this is specifically for super speed. If you're flight, use Vacuum Bubble, because it won't give power, but that's just an awesome supercharge. Go into your flight tree, hook up Vacuum Bubble as a supercharge. It's amazing. Okay, if you're acrobatics, haven't really come up with a supercharge for acrobatics, you can either use Earthquake or Gemstone Shield or put Crystal on. You know, this is kind of just a bonus kind of power that you can have. Okay, any supercharge. Okay, I use Speed Drain. Then we've got Jackhammer. Jackhammer will hurt your enemies. If you aftershock it, it says creates more destruction. That's exactly what it does, guys. When they're dazed and you're doing Jackhammer, it causes destruction. It will take a big chunk of their health away. Okay, if they're low on health, it's game over, because the next one is Sandblast. Sandblast is a finisher. It will finish you off. Okay, it stuns you. Okay, again, like Unstoppable, it will stun people. So even if they're, normally I'd say only use this when they've got low health, but use your loadout wisely. If someone's picked up a barrel, sandblast them. stuns them. Knock the barrel out of their hand, pick up the barrel, bang, you've got the berries for yourself. Okay, same with the rock in safe house. Sandblast will knock the rock out of their hands. Okay, just a fantastic loadout. Okay, so there's the basic gist. There's all the attacks I'm using. Okay, next thing I will be using, which is very, very important for the loadout, which I will not go without into PvP, is Dazing Device. Okay, Dazing Device is a quick device that dazes. Simple. Dazes enemies, but you know, it will daze them, you know, that's a bonus. The main thing you're worried about is clipping. Okay, this will stun enemies as well. It's just, this is a, like, you know, when you get used to playing with them and then you play a game without them, your damage will decrease rapidly. So much, just by, you know, not being able to clip, not keeping them fully dazed all the time. This is a must. Go to the auction house, buy a Daze and Device plan. Hook yourself up with some Daze and Devices. Okay, so because these will be coming massively into my rotations. Cool, let's get down to business. Okay, so I'm using one-handed. One-handed is a good weapon for me. Okay, people ask me what's the best weapon. For me, it's one-handed. For the next person, it's two-handed. For another person, you know, it could be dual-wield. Play lots of weapons, guys. Okay, spend time using every weapon. You know, that gets you good, because you'll be constantly using that weapon, and you'll kind of know which weapon suits you best. Okay, but not only that, you will be able to read your opponent a lot better. You'll be able to read attacks coming in at you. Okay, the worst kind of players to come up against are ranged people. Your bows, your rifles, that kind of stuff. The reason why? Hardly anyone plays those weapons in PvP, so it's difficult to come across them. It's difficult to know when they're block breaking, all that kind of stuff. Anyway, going off point, let's get back to the loadout. So we have Unstoppable, which is your main power to daze them. Bang. See what I mean about throwing them back? The white, when I'm flashing white, that's the immunity. Okay, that's the immunity that I've got. So I can't be thrown around and tossed around, all that kind of stuff when I'm flashing. It will leave them with the dust that circles around their head, which you just saw. Let me just bang, give them that. And there you go. That's when they're dazed, when it's got the dust spinning around their head. That was one of the Dazing Devices that I used just then, by the way. Really nice to clip with. Bang, it stun them, leave them dazed, and we're ready to move on. Okay. So first I will do that. I will daze them with my Unstoppable. Next up, I will use my Debris Field. Debris Field will do double damage. Well, not exactly double damage, but it will do more damage when they are dazed. Okay, so make sure you daze them, bang, Unstoppable, then you Debris Field. I'm talking to you like you're a 3-year-old, but you know, you'll get the hang of it better that way. So you got two lots of damage instead of your one lots of damage there. Okay, then you want to be getting on to doing your localized tremor, which is this one, bang. Okay, bang. That'll do more damage again when they are dazed. So if I daze them with the Dazing Device, now I use my localized tremor, you can see 2 numbers that are slinging off rather than your 1 number before. Okay, so that's basically what I'm doing. Unstoppable, Debris Field, dosh. Okay, localized tremor, localized tremor, localized. But I'm not doing that. Don't ever do that. Don't just do your powers. Okay, you're always using your weapon to clip with, using your weapon to do everything with. Okay. Next we have Jackhammer. Jackhammer is a fantastic move. Very quickly, a lot of people ask me how I aftershock Jackhammer. Okay, tap your power and then keep tapping the action straight the way after. Okay, so keep tapping. So bang, 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 and it will continue going. Keep tapping that, and then that's your Jackhammer. When they are dazed, when they've got the damage over time, and your jackhammer, lots of damage, okay? A lot of damage. I normally only do 3, okay? Only do the first 3. The first 3 you can get away with. Anything after that, you're going to get block broken. Not block broken, sorry. They're going to block you and you're going to fall onto your back. So only do 3, okay? What comes next is either a block breaker, a block yourself, or sandblast, depending on how much health they've got, okay? So what you'll do, bang bang, clip into unstoppable, debris field, into your localized tremor, into jackhammer, either sandblast, then you'll block or block break, okay? There's, you know, when all that damage is coming in, because there's a lot of damage coming in, whether you see it on the dummy or not, okay, or believe it's a lot of damage, it is a lot of damage coming in at that point. And with all the debris that's flying off, it just looks like there's a lot going on, and people are just like shit. So a lot of the time they block for safety. That's when you bam 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 block break and then clip into sandblast, and then game over for them. You need practice to be doing stuff like that though. You need practice. And then obviously we've got the speed drain, which will give me power. Now speed drain is fantastic. I'm just going to go through everything. I'm going to include the speed drain, and that'll be that done. You don't need any more talking. There's loadout. So I'll go bang bang, unstoppable, debris field, speed drain, now jackhammer, bam bam bam. Clip that with my Daze device. He's low on health, and then sandblast to finish. Bang. Okay, keep doing that, keep blocking, keep doing this, bomb, 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 and finish them off. Okay, this guy's, you know, it's hard to kind of show you exactly what's going on the dummy, but it's good. You've got to just take my word for it. Use this loadout, go out, do some PvP with it, call it the Daze and Destroy loadout. You're going to make that a thing, and, you know, kick some ass with it, guys. Apart from that, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment and subscribe.